Hello everybody, in this lesson I will discuss an exam question where we use the cosine and area rule. In the diagram, the vertices of a regular pentagon A, B, C, D, E lie on a circle with center O and radius 7 centimeters. Let angle there's your radius 7 centimeters. Let angle DOE be equal to alpha. Question 1. Determine the size of angle DOE. Now, when you look at your sketch there, O is at the center, therefore there's 360 degrees. It's called a revolution. And there at O there's 5 angles. And then you will say 5 alphas is equal to 360 degrees, and then you can divide away the 5, therefore alpha is 72 degrees, and you fill it in on your sketch. The next question, calculate the length of one side of a pentagon. Now, do you agree OE and OD, they are radii, and they will also be 7 centimeters long. Now, to find the length of one side of a pentagon, we will find the length of ED. And you can see it's very clear from the sketch that you've got two sides and the included angle. Therefore, you can use the cosine rule. We will make ED the subject of the formula, and then ED squared is equal to OE squared plus OD squared minus 2 OE OD, the cos of 72 degrees. And then you can substitute. ED squared is equal to 7 squared plus 7 squared minus 2 times 7 cos of 72. You slot that into your calculator all in one go. You end with ED squared is equal to 67,716, etc. Don't round off here. You only round off your final answer. And then you don't want ED squared, you only want ED, so you take the square root and you end with ED is equal to 8,23 centimeters. And the last question here is determine the area of triangle OED. Remember, OE and ED, they are both radii, they are 7 centimeters long. And remember I said when you are working out the area and you're using the area rule, the situation you need is two sides and the included angle, which you forgot here. So the area of triangle OED is half times OE times OD sin alpha. Substitute half times 7 sin 72 degrees, and the answer area is 23,3 centimeters squared. In the next lesson, I will discuss a difficult exam question where we use the sine rule. Click on the video in the left-hand corner to take you straight to the next lesson.